fellow family, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to Vlogmas. That's right, I've donned my ears and it's time to bring you another fun-packed family togetherness Vlogmas video. So, you're probably thinking, Tiffany, you promised us no more wrapping videos. Well, by the suggestion of the title, I'm not the one doing the wrapping. Yes, I'm there and I'm going to help them, but I'm not the one actually doing the wrapping. The kids are doing their wrapping. This year, we were able to pick up a tradition that we've been doing multiple years. We hadn't been able to do it for the last couple of years, but this year we were able to do it where each kid has a budget and they go to the grocery store, they go to the dollar store and they have to buy all of the family members, me, Chris, even the dog, even if they want to, gifts for Christmas. They get to pick them out, all this sort of stuff. It helps to teach them how to learn how to budget their money and what things cost, and so on and so forth. So we did that this year. Usually we do it with our nephew, but this year got a little jumbled and we didn't have our nephew. It was just us at the grocery store. I keep wanting to say grocery store, at the dollar store. So we did that, and then you guys saw the haul that I did of the stuff I did. If you haven't yet, please go check that out. But they got their Christmas gifts from the dollar store. So in this video, you're going to see them wrap them all. Now, I know hubby's probably not going to watch this, but just on the off chance he clicked by mistake and has gotten this far, hubby, click off. This is, spoiler alert, spoiler, you don't want to watch this one. This is one that you don't get to watch till after Christmas, okay? So click off, please. Okay, I think hubby's now gone. Probably wasn't here to begin with, but just be on the safe side. Anyway, so what you're going to see is they're going to show you what they got each other for Christmas and what they got their daddy for Christmas. Now, I am helping them. So the gifts, luckily for me, we found boxes that they were able to put them in. So I don't get to see what we got, what they got me. You don't get to see what they got me. You'll have to tune in on Christmas morning to see what each kid got me on Christmas morning. That's when I will open them. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to hit your notification bell so you don't miss out on that. But that being said, I'm going to wrangle these kids, grab the wrapping paper, and we're going to get to this. So let's go hop into this wrapping fun. All right, so as you can see, Alex has mine already in a box. That way I can help him without actually seeing what I got myself for, like what he got me for Christmas. So I'm just making sure all of the price tags and stuff are off of the gifts so that we can get them wrapping. So this is what he got Bella this year. And that's what he got his dad. I'm not going to say them out loud because little ears and other ears could be listening. So we got our tape, which we're going to use to tape up the box. Again, 1, so I can't see what's inside, and 2, so it's secure. I have no clue what's in here. So next we're going to grab our wrapping paper. Now, I had to remind Alex how to wrap. So I had to pretty much give him a crash course again on how to wrap a gift. This is just me explaining, what you have to do about, measuring the box and all the rest of the gifts and see if you can fit multiples in one fell swoop. That way you don't have to worry about too much waste and you can use one piece of wrapping paper. So that's what we're trying to do here. And of course, you got to be able to cut it. So I just ran the scissors and had him finish it. Right along the bend, I had folded the seam. So after a few moments of us talking with one another, I pick it up and put it back down so that the lid of the box is on, well, what will be the top of the present once it is done wrapping. And I explained to Alex why I did that. Next, I just make sure that the gift is right in the center where it's supposed to be, and then measuring from on both sides, so he can cut evenly so that the gift has enough wrapping paper on either side to cover the whole box. See? Was just proving to him that it was able to be done. So next here, I was doing the folding and everything, showing him how to do the one end this time around, and he was putting the tape on for me. Now here you see him actually trying to do the end the way I showed him to do it. In my opinion, he did an excellent job. So once we get the gift flipped around, he adds his gift tag, writes who the gift is to and who it is from, and we will see that lovely box come Christmas morning. Now we're moving on to Bella's gift. We measured both her gift and Daddy's gift on a piece of paper we had left over, and it worked out perfectly that they would both fit each one of these pieces of paper. So we got right to work. I once again showed him a different way of folding the edges, and then he came up with a completely different way of doing it. Worked out in the end. Once again, adding a gift tag and on to the next one. Alright, so here we had a little bit of an issue. I didn't allot for too much of the end of the wrapping paper, so we got creative. I folded it up and he put the tape down. You gotta do what you gotta do, and teamwork makes the dream work. And there you have it, all of the gifts ready to go under the Christmas tree for Christmas Day. And now, it's Bella's turn. So as you can see, we're working on cleaning off the table, and Bella has to have some fun with one of the gifts. This is what she got her brother for Christmas. Once again, I'm not going to say anything too loudly because we don't want him overhearing me say anything. But you guys might recognize that box. That's right, it's from the Kit Kat cabins. I knew there was a reason why I kept those. They fit her gifts perfectly. And in this house, we use what we have, we always recycle. And this is one of the best ways to do so. Also, you see us trying to flip the box around and the paper around, trying to make that piece of paper work. Unfortunately, it didn't work. So out comes the roll for us to cut a new. I didn't have to give Bella much instruction because she remembered from previous years how to go about wrapping the gifts. The only real advice I had to give her was to follow the lines that are printed on that side of the paper, as you see her doing here now. It really does help you to cut a straight line and keep things straight when you're trying to wrap. It also helps to figure out how much to leave up the side of a box because you can count how many squares on either side to make it work and cut accordingly. Again, another way for less waste. And as you see, I'm just the tape caddy. She's folding all by herself and I'm just cutting the pieces of tape for her. I will admit, if you've ever wrapped a gift, you'll know what this is true, that it's so much easier sometimes to have somebody either cut the tape for you or to pre-cut some pieces of tape, because once you get your hand in there and you're trying to hold the gift wrap down, it's hard to cut a piece of tape off of a tape dispenser one-handed. She actually did a really good job with this. I mean, look at that, everyone. Doesn't that look great? And yep, you guessed it, time for the gift tag. Gotta remember to put a gift tag on so we know who it belongs to come Christmas morning. Next, we're going to try wrapping his second gift. Now, this one was fun. It didn't quite fully fit the box, which you'll see here in a second. But we got creative, using a little bit of tape and a little bit of a bend. As you can see, this is a scrap from earlier's wrapping. That's right, this was a second piece from the first gift that we wrapped. And it fit, again, perfectly because the boxes were technically the same size. It only had a little bit of an adjustment on the top. But at least Alex won't be able to tell what it is wrapped inside of it. We were watching a TV show at the time, so there was a lot of stop and starts because Bella was looking over her shoulder watching the TV with me. But it's all about making those memories, right? She had a hard time getting the gift tag off of the paper for this one, so I helped because I have my nails to be able to pull it out. And as you can see, we're on to the last one. Now, this is Daddy's gift. What do you guys think? Do you think he's going to like it? Leave a comment down below if you think he's going to like both of the gifts both kids got him. And of course, I got to show that she had to kind of crink its neck to get it all the way in, but it did fit. Once again, we are checking our scrap paper to see if we have anything that fits. Look, we do. So, it's time to get wrapping. Yeah, I know, I almost forgot my duty and she handed me my tape. We certainly did have a lot of fun wrapping these gifts. And both kids got to hone their skills on wrapping. I think both of them did a really good job. What do you all think? And once again, not only were we wrapping the gifts for Christmas morning, but we were making some amazing memories. And of course, last but not least, we can't forget the last gift tag. Bella chose to use this one because it seemed like it was so lonely on the piece of paper. And there you guys have it. There are her gifts. What do you think? She did a great job, didn't she? Just like Alex did. Now they're ready for Christmas morning. So, CFL family, what do you think? Didn't they choose really great gifts? I mean, they were thoughtful and they thought about the other person, and I love that they know each other well enough to know what to get each other for Christmas. It's amazing, and I can't wait to see what I get on Christmas morning. I mean, they were so thoughtful and they did really well with their budgets. Now, I will admit Bella went a little over, but that was because she didn't realize one of the prices on one of her items. And that's completely okay because every dollar store doesn't mark all of their items clearly. So I helped her out with that one and I gave her the little extra. And Alex came well in on their budget. So we did really, really good. They do great every time we do this. Like every year that we do this, we also, if you're new here, we homeschool. So it's always a great homeschooling lesson to teach them how to budget their money. They also do the same thing with have a snack budget when we do our grocery shopping. So they get to figure out what snacks they want for the month. And then they've got to figure out how many they can get for the money that they have allotted to them. So it's a great way to teach kids how to budget their money so that when they're out on their own, they don't have any surprises, and so it prepares them for life. Because I wish my parents had done that with me, because honestly mine didn't. It took a long time for me to learn how to prepare. But I digress. They had a blast doing it. We had a blast wrapping the gifts, and we hope that you guys had a blast watching us do it, even in our coffee-induced YouTube magic. We had fun, and now everything in this house is wrapped and ready to go. So I can't wait for Christmas now. And please, if you haven't yet, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future chaos and family fun. And of course, our Christmas special. This year, our Christmas Eve special will be debuting on Christmas Day, and our Christmas Day special will be debuting on Boxing Day. I'm offsetting it by a day. That way I can also enjoy and not have to edit. So I hope you all understand that and will join us to see that premiere both on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, or Christmas Day and Boxing Day. We can't wait for it and everything like that. We hope you guys will join us for that. But that being said, I got to get these gifts tucked away because we got to figure out where to stick all of them and all that sort of stuff. So if you haven't yet, please come join our family and hit that subscribe button. We welcome everybody with open arms and open hearts. Now I need to go get these put away. So I'll see everybody in the next one. Bye, everybody.